What's good? Welcome back, fellow spirits, to another tarot reading from your host, Spirit Guru. I'm Torin Guru, Torin Guli, Spirit Guru. So, I'm really excited about this reading. First reading of the month of March. Sorry, you guys, it's a little late here in Houston, but yeah, I want to come through and definitely give you guys an in-depth reading of what's coming up. I know y'all expecting some things for the new month, or maybe not expecting some things. That's what these readings are for, right? And let you know what to keep your eye out for. So, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. So what I need to see. All right, yeah, that came out first. So I'm gonna start off with a general collective past, present, future reading. And man, this is, well, that was fast. Past, present, future reading. And then we'll expound on it and get some clarifying cards as we're going through it. Sound good? Good. So, to start off, the three cards we pulled first, for the recent past energy, we have the Eight of Cups. And then for the present energy, we have the Devil. Don't want to get used to showing that because anybody who knows tarot knows it's on that card. So apparently YouTube doesn't even allow nudity on cards. So I want to get the video straightened down. And the recent future, we got the Queen of Cups. So what does this mean? I'm glad you clicked on this video. All right, so starting with the recent past, the Five of Cups, this is just generally just walking away from something energy. Clearly depicted by the deal, this person is walking away. He's leaving his cups there, which is probably some emotion, something he was very emotionally attached to. You can also tell by the water in the picture. Water in tarot represents emotions. So, okay, well, I got two clarifiers already. I'll just go ahead and take these two. So to clarify the Eight of Cups, we got the Ten of Pentacles, and we got the Wheel of Fortune. So it was hard for you to leave something behind, but you felt it was necessary in order to take a chance on yourself or something that you feel like was going to be more than worth it. Okay, so these are people. I'm talking to people right now that have recently decided that enough is enough with some situation, be it with a person, place, thing. And it was difficult to do. It was a hard decision to do. You didn't want to do it. This person is very much, and even you can tell by just the illustration, this person does not want to walk away. He's clearly doing it because he feels like he's have to. It's almost like he's holding his face and he's crying on the other side or something like that. Maybe that's where the water's coming from. It's his tears. That's kind of deep. But yeah, but it was just something that had to be done. So he knew that he had to take a chance. And this is something that I can definitely relate to. A lot of chances taken on my part in the recent past. Lots of chances in all of these areas, honestly, that I just mentioned. Financially, in love. And like I said, this is a general reading, so, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I know me, for one thing, I feel like I've waited long enough in life, and yet I continue to wait, which is probably what this card means when I pull like the Devil, because that means attachment to, more than anything, the Devil represents attachment. Some sort of vice, some sort of thing we just can't like emotionally let go of, or it can also represent passion too, because again, that's another side of attachment, right? Like, I feel like there's a healthy attachment and then there's an unhealthy attachment. A lot of times, Devil's talking about unhealthy attachments, and I feel like I kind of know what's getting at here. Let's get some clarifiers for the Devil. Let's see. Man, my cards are flying out everywhere today. So what was this one I dropped? I'll go ahead and take this one. And the Three of Wands, so much wand energy, lots of wand energy in the recent readings. So the two clarifiers I pulled for that was the King of Cups and the Three of Wands. And this is Number one, let me pause this reading and say that I feel like the King of Cups is the most accurate representation card of me in the tarot deck. As someone who is, you know, I feel like this is who like I ultimately, and this is like my ultimate version is a King of Cups type person. King of Cups like probably mixed with King of Wands, but anyway, um, speaking of which, the other card's Three of Wands, but anyway, this is somebody who is very emotionally stable, but also very compassionate, very open with their emotions, very um, emotionally led, yes, but not in a like reckless way. So this is definitely very much the energy that I'm trying to move it toward, and I've definitely been trying to embody. Like even right now, like learning how to control my emotions, pretty much. The King of Cups is very emotional, but he also has very great emotional control. So that's something I've been wanting to practice too. And then again, like to the feeling of waiting, I feel like maybe I or whoever's watching this or whoever this resonates with has probably been just addicted to waiting, just waiting to see to feel like you're ready to get a feeling of what you really want. And whoever I'm talking to, I'm talking to myself also as I say this. We know what we want. We've known what we've wanted for a very long time, and I feel like we need to back to the fact that there's healthy levels and unhealthy levels of attachment. We need to attach ourselves to the right things, you know, and it has to be this level of attachment, you know. So anyway, let's go, and that's gonna lead us to, you know, speaking of which, the Queen of Cups is represent the recent future energy. So let me get some clarifiers on that. The Queen of Cups, much like the King of Cups, is just pretty much that's almost like a counterpart card. Again, very emotional, but very emotionally stable and careful and wise about who they give those emotions to. But this is more sort of like a nurturing energy, like even more so a nurturing energy. So this is a feeling I feel like I've been missing from my life from the most part because, you know, just to open up with you guys a little bit, I don't have the best relationship with my mother, and this card normally represents a motherly figure. So maybe there's some reconciling with mom coming up if you have those type of issues, or this type either way, like this type of presence is looking like it's going to enter our life, something that's nurturing, something that's very reassuring that we're going to be okay, that we're going to be abundant, you know, that we're going to have the emotional support that we need, whether we get it from ourselves or it's triggered from elsewhere. So let's see about some clarifiers. I'm dropping cards all over the place. So the world, fresh start, end of a cycle. So that's good. I love to see the world card because that means whatever lesson you were meant to learn from this last trial is about to culminate. I love seeing that in the future tense. And the Fool. So I feel like clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the World and the Fool. These are two huge like starting over cards. This is the first tarot. If you can see like that little Roman numeral, well, it's not Roman numerals, but it's a number at the top of that. It says 0. So this is like the first card in tarot. This is where the tarot story starts with the Fool. Someone who's entering the world, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, hasn't really been through anything yet, but when it's coming up in your actual readings, it varies, you know what I mean? So this is the type of energy this is the type of energy that this is. So you're going out into the world because your cycle just ended. Like literally you're a fool going out into the world, you know, but with optimism. And this Queen of Cups energy is guiding you. I feel like this is literally spirit. I feel like this is literally spirit. This is spirit coming to you in some sort of way that is actually guiding you and propelling you and making you give you this feeling that you're secure, that you're safe, that you're loved, that you're taken care of, that you're cared about, that you're valued, that you're prayed for, that you're meditated over. You know, something has or somebody has got your back. And that is very reassuring because, you know, there's so many places that we want to go, things that we want to see, but we've been stuck in this energy because Partly because of that feeling like, what happens if I jump off this cliff and there's nobody to catch me? What if I fail? What if I fail? But we're coming to realize that, you know, failure only exists when you fail to try. Like, that's the whole thing. Not to just to like fuck the tarot for a second. Just I've always said for the longest, like, my biggest fear is failure. I remember saying that as a small child, and you know, I've grown to realize that, you know, failure is relative. What some people would consider a failure, other people would consider a success. Just like everything else, it's all a matter of perspective. And I've just gotten so used to looking at things at a perspective of like pretty much like, why me? Or why is that not me doing this when I know damn well, you know, what I should have been doing, but I'm just stuck to ideas that I'm not good enough for no reason. And, you know, that has to stop, you know? I said that right at 11:11, dope. I'm looking at the counter. But, yeah, but I realize that I don't know, I have to get used to really just relying on my own power, but because like my life up until now, I've relied on somebody else's, and I'm still getting used to my own sense of empowerment. But once I realize that I can nurture myself, I mean, just going out to the world with this type of energy, like knowing that you're cared for and protected, you know, is that not the best feeling ever? I mean, that sounds like graduating college or high school or just graduating something. Like, you've learned your lesson. A cycle is closed, you know? And so, like, I see that feeling coming back for us in the month of March. So my advice off of this tarot reading is find something that inspires you. Let's like actively like be on the lookout for inspiration. Because when you're inspired to do something, that means that you really don't care too much, like, and I mean this in a good way, care too much about anything else, which means that you're willing to step into that, and you're also willing to let go of what you need to let go of and attach yourself to what you need to attach yourself to. So with that being said, happy March to everybody listening. If you made it all the way to this end of this video, congratulations. You've earned an invite to get a personal reading. Check my description. There'll always be my email address. Just hit my email and reach out to me there. I'll send you a link to my Etsy store, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys so much for listening. Happy March. I'll see y'all later on in the week. Peace.